Good morning. Um, we are going to be doing, or I am going to be doing something new. I am going to do a walk with me where I take y'all with me. I'm going to show you a little glimpse of here and there, but then I will sit down and I'll explain a couple of things. Try this out, see if this works. If y'all like this better, please tell me. I will try and see if I can do this more often, and if it makes y'all happy, it makes me happy. Um, Today's cleanup day. I have to make sure everything's clean, ready to go. All the clothes are washed, all the towels are washed, and all the snot rags are washed. I know it sounds disgusting, but we use rags instead of tissue. One, sensitive issues and everything else like that. Two, it's a lot better to sit there and wash it, sanitize it, instead of spending out the money to go out and go buy more and more tissue. Especially with the coronavirus, I don't want to be out as much as I have been in the past. I like to save my money and not go out and expose myself. So we are testing the cuteness for FPIES soy this time. I will sit down later and I will explain what FPIES is for those of you that do not know. Whew, that was a, a long time of talking. So I will sit down, I'll explain what we're going to be doing. I will explain, Karma's outside running around. I'll explain what we're doing, what is the purpose behind it, and what is FPIES itself. Now, the cuteness is allergic to FPIES soy and dairy. This time we're doing it differently. We are going to be doing soy. Let's see how that goes. So, like I said, I'm going to be washing clothes, feeding the dogs, trying to get the whole house set up, cleaned up, and ready to go, just in case he has a bad reaction. So, come with me and let's see how this videos go. Sorry, just felt like I was a little scatterbrained, so I'm going to retry this. It took a while to get the boys to go to sleep. Well, not the cuteness. Cuteness went down on his own. I'm very proud of him on that one. But I am outside on my back porch and I'm freezing half to death because I actually had to lay down for longer than I'm used to. So let's go ahead and get into this. I thought I was going to be able to sit down and talk to y'all and have a little bit more time, but it looks like I am limited on time. So I will try to explain this the best way that I possibly can, but do please, I am begging y'all, keep in mind, I am not a professional. I am not a doctor. I did not go to college. Only thing I know is the experience that I have experienced with my son, and that is it. And my own research I have done. That is all. So, and I am drinking water. I'm still thirsty. Forgive me on that. Okay, so because they went down late, I might have to cut this short and come back on a later day. But as of right now, today is Thursday. Tomorrow we are doing the test. Now, I will get into that, but at the particular moment, let's explain what FPIES is. FPIES, I will put right here. And I will actually write down the how to spell FPIES, what the abbreviation of FPIES actually is. And down below in the description box, I will also have organization, Facebook groups, all of that and everything. If you have any questions or any concerns or anything like that, please pop them down below. I will help you as much as I can. If not, please go to those organizations, to those specialists, and talk to them. They will help you probably a lot better than I could ever do. All right, so the cuteness it has an allergic reaction to soy and dairy. FPIES is an allergic reaction to the proteins in your bowels. It is nothing like peanuts and anaphylactic shock. I feel like I didn't say that word properly. His throat is not going to close up. Bottom line, he is allergic to the proteins. Sorry, boys are asleep and I got them on the monitor, so I have to make sure everything's okay. If you were curious about, oh yeah, jumping back, sorry, if you're curious about and you just need to know a little bit more information of all the diagnoses that the cuteness has, card will be up above. Now, he cannot tolerate soy and dairy, period, of any kind. When we started taking the soy and dairy out of his diet, we come to find out we could not even give him anything that was processed in a plant that had it, or trace amounts. He still showed allergic reaction. He is that sensitive. In the past few years, we have seen allergic reactions to the soy and dairy with my middle son and our youngest son as well. So they will be getting tested, and they will be going through allergists as well to find out if they might have it. And then come to find out, I have a soy intolerance and a dairy intolerance. So kind of figuring out it's coming from probably me. I'll go into that later of what I have problems with, but I'm not going to a doctor. I'm not getting diagnosed with it. I'm just being cautious. I'm an adult. I know what it's going to do to me. I know what it's not going to do to me. I know what to do. I don't need it. I'm good. Anyways, back to him. So the allergic reaction in the bowels can be in the upper bowels, the middle bowels, the lower bowels, or the combination of the upper and middle, upper and lower, middle and lower, just every type of combination that you can think of. So if the only way to really rule out and to test it for FPIES is to take it out of your diet and have a diary, write down everything that happens, individual gets better, how they get better, how long it takes to get better. Excuse me, water's getting me. After you've taken it out of their diet completely, you feel like the individual or yourself is 100% better, then what you do is you reintroduce. And when you reintroduce, you write down, yep, oldest is up. I'll get him in a minute. You write down what happens, how long did it take, da-da-da-da-da. Write it all down, take it immediately out of the diet, retest again. Same test. That's how you test for FPIES. Now, there is no cure. None. You can just only hope and pray that if it is a child, that the child will grow out of it. That is it. The older they get, the less chance of the child to grow out of it. At a certain age, I think the cuteness is almost there. They give up hope. They get it for the rest of their life. We'll retest every 2 to 3 years. And hope is not a bad erection. Hold on. So that's what we're at now, is we're testing every single year. In the past, we have tested with dairy. This will be our first time testing with soy, because my husband accidentally bought some chicken nuggets with soy in it and barely any reaction. But we saw a huge reaction in my middle and youngest child. So that confirmed the fact that they really do need to go see an allergist. So that's what chose us to actually do the soy this time. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Thought they were waking up, but they weren't. And I had a phone call. Had to do a hearing test. The youngest one is going into speech. He's really delayed. So that'll be another video. find out if he has a hearing loss or anything on the, what was it, 28th. So we'll be finding out about that. Woohoo! Totally lost where I was at. Basically, if I leave out anything, I'll find out when I'm rewatching the video, and I will try to write notes and put it into the next one. But what we are going to do is we are just going to make a journal, and tomorrow morning we will be giving him an Oreo that has soy in it. There is also a Oreo that we can buy that has no soy, no dairy, or anything in it. So we'll be giving him 2 of those. So basically, 1 with soy, 2 without. We will go all day long. And then by that time, basically, the middle one will be hopefully calming down, because chocolate and ADHD do not mix well. Especially with him being autistic. Oh. But my husband wanted to spoil them and yet go to work and have me deal with him. Anyways, I'll be fine. That's why I'm doing all the cleaning today and everything. I'm not doing nothing tomorrow. Anyways, so basically what we do is we'll give it to them in the morning, watch them, write in the diary, keep temperature check, upchuck rag, everything's washed, everything's ready to go, everything's ready. And my husband will be leaving the van here, so just in case there's an emergency, I can go ahead and rush him up to the ER, and we will be having my husband with a car. Family members are already prepped and ready to go for tomorrow as well. And family is, well, they can't because they just brought home the baby, so I got asked for permission before I'm allowed to even say his name, how much he weighs, or put up a cute little itty bitty picture. It's just so cute. We got to see him yesterday, and oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so happy my childbearing years are all over. When the screaming happens, I can just go here. I don't have to deal with it no more. I'm sorry. I love kids. I really do. I am blessed with the fact of being able to have 3. But I'm done. At this age and with everything that's going on, I'm done. Whew. Anyways, like I was saying, I will be keeping everybody up to date, but out of respect for my son, I'm just trying to put myself into his shoes. I would not be recording him throwing up. I would not be recording him having issues, problems, anything else like that. When I come back and I explain if he had a good reaction or a bad reaction, I will not be sitting there doing details of what is what. I will be just saying he had a bad reaction, really bad day. I cannot remember if I said exactly what it can infect, so I will say it again. If not, I will just completely cut it off. Now, FPIES, when you have an allergic reaction in the bowels and in the stomach, you can only imagine you're going to upchuck or you're going to expel from behind. And with some cases, severe cases, it can be so severe you can dehydrate or actually rupture or hemorrhage because it's so violent. My son is on the mild side, thank goodness. It can be 1,000 times worse than what he has. There are several children I know that's in the group where whenever they do this test, they literally have to admit them into the hospital before they even do it because of how severe it gets. We are one of the lucky few that is trusted enough from our hospital and our specialists and our doctors to have enough trust in us and our judgment, and for him to be such on the mild side that we are able to do it at home. That is rare. Usually when a child ends up having this, it's a lot worse. A lot worse. And my heart so goes out to them. I am blessed if he has it, or because he has it, or my boys have it. They are so mild. Anyways, like I said, if you can just imagine that, that is not what I'm going to be putting up here. I want to respect my son's privacy and every aspect of my son. So I will not be saying things that are any way, shape, or form like that, but I will sit there and say he had a bad day or a bad reaction, or if he ends up going into the hospital, then I might go a wee bit more in depth of what happened, but nothing in any way, shape, or form to disrespect my son or embarrass him. I hope not embarrass him when he gets older. So I'm just doing this out of education purposes. So until next time, it looks like they're waking up. I'll talk to you guys later. Wish me luck. Bye, guys.